Right, what's going on, everybody? Whew, man, my voice is it's coming back, hopefully, at some point here. I'm gonna pull up LinkedIn as well. Uh, as you can tell, I lost my voice for very obvious reasons. If you've been under a rock, then you don't know that the Chiefs are back-to-back Super Bowl champions. Um, lots of emotion. It was an amazing game, lots of fun. Shout out to the 49ers. Great team. Just not just not good enough. So, what's up going on, everyone? Happy Monday. Like I said, literally, my voice has not been like this hoarse, and I cannot tell you how long. I celebrated. We did a big thing here in Austin. We had about 50 folks uh, show up. So, we had a good time, and yeah, getting back at it right now. Needed probably have some more tea or something. So today, what's our topic for today? Integrated teams, lead generation. So today I'm going to talk a little bit about. Obviously, I mean, I could just sit here and talk about the Chiefs the entire time, but then everyone would tune out because apparently everybody hates the Chiefs now. There's a lot of non-Chiefs fans now that were I guess winning. And I think Taylor Swift obviously contributes to some of that as well too. So welcome everybody. If this is your first time tuning in, every Monday, 11 Central, we break down latest trends, what's going on in sales. Shout out to Paul, go Chiefs. There we go. I'm silently debating going back to the parade for the Chiefs parade on Wednesday. We'll see. I don't know. We're actually going on a ski trip this weekend, so I will not be here next Monday. We will be out, so I will see everyone back this Wednesday. I've got KD, Kevin Dorsey, and I session on the AI Unleashed series. So make sure if you haven't tuned into that, make sure you are tuning into that. And without further ado, I'm going to get started here. I'm going to drop some links in for everybody as well. Some other announcements for everybody, and I'll drop the link to the book. As you can tell, we've branded to Innovative Seller Show in honor of the book. If you have not pre-ordered the book, do not worry. The reason that you want to pre-order, okay, a lot of people are like, "Hey, Jake, I know it comes out on Kindle. I'll wait." I totally get that, but we have our Innovative Seller community that's going live, I think, in 3 weeks, where you will get free access. You also will get. We have the Innovative Seller Summit. I'm going to start. I think speaker announcements coming up here in like a week. So you get free access. So when you pre-order the book, you literally spend $32 and you get the event, the community, and the book. So pre-order the book now. I appreciate you. Thank you very, very much. So let's get into it. So I'm going to talk about integrated teams. Look, the concept of marketing and sales not being aligned, shocking, right? Or even let's talk about the other one that's never aligned is sales and success. It is actually very shocking to me. It's like we spend a lot of time talking about marketing and sales alignment, but I'll tell you right now, probably one of the more dysfunctional parts of almost every revenue or org I see is the handoff process from sales to CS, over promising things, etc. So I'm going to talk about why alignment matters. Addy, I think it's Adi, maybe. I don't know. Thank you for joining. He says this is his first time here. We appreciate you. So yeah, and make sure everyone drop in where you're joining from. I always like seeing we've got a pretty international audience that shows up for these, so appreciate it. Got about 30 folks live right now, which is a fantastic number. Okay, so again, I just want to think of this word alignment. That I hear a lot of people, use the word integration or other words, but alignment to me is really this kind of sweet spot where alignment to me means like we're all working toward the exact same things. We're all aligned on what we're working toward as a part of this. Why this matters, okay? And just so you all know, one of the pillars in the 4 C's around the customer journey is around current go-to-market strategy is sales and marketing alignment. But I'm going to talk today too about the other side of the alignment, which is the sales and CS alignment as well. So why should you give a shit about this, right? Why, especially if like maybe you're a frontline seller, maybe you're, we've got Houston's in the house, North Carolina. What's going on, Laura, Phil? Glad that you came. Thank you. And why does this all matter? Well, at the top of the funnel, and again, as a rep, you might be thinking, what can I do about this? And I'm going to try to give you some tactical things that you can do about it too. I have yet to see a company that produces the amount of leads that they need to be successful when marketing and sales aren't working together on a consistent basis. And that could even just take the shape of like a monthly meeting. It could take the shape of aligning incentives. I talk a lot about that too, that I think it can be hard to get marketing and sales aligned we if marketing's only compensated on leads, right? But even you as a rep, one thing that I would suggest that you do is like, hey, can you go and set up a meeting with your marketing manager? Can you set up a consistent conversation that you all have around that? The other thing is that there's a lot of duplication. The amount of times I see marketing create things, sales then recreates the exact same thing is very frequent. And so there's also a lot of like lost efficiencies, things like that as well too, that I think are a big issue. Data, obviously, the data flow between the two and what you can do there. But I'm just telling you right now at the top of the funnel, if you can't get marketing and sales aligned, you're going to have, again, a sales organization that's always pointing its finger at marketing and a marketing organization that's always pointing at sales. The other thing, and I'm going to drop this in the chat too, is to me what's just as important today is self-guided experiences. This to me is probably for marketing, I'm just going to drop this in the chat. Marketing, the most important thing for 2024. What do I mean by self-guided experiences? Okay, this goes back to sales and marketing alignment. Look, there's a lot of data, and I don't know how many of you have seen the stats, but the latest stat I saw was 44% of millennials, and there's like 30-something% for everybody else, would prefer a humanless sales interaction, meaning more and more and more people want to guide to a point and then either self-guide 100%. And McKinsey's got some pretty crazy stats, and I talk about this in the book as well, that, the amount of people that want to literally self-service at like $50,000 is going to continue to increase year over year over year. And so if you are an organization, and again, your marketing funnel is designed to get people to a call, that's very 1996, right? Because a lot of people don't want to get on a call. And this isn't my opinion. This is the data. This is what Gartner is saying. This is what McKinsey is saying. Look, I think at Skaled, we put out a lot of our own stats and details, but I obviously trust these two sources quite a bit. So if you are thinking sales and marketing alignment, you can't just think of the traditional things, which is, okay, everyone's compensated on revenue. Great. You also have to think about the customer experience and how are you aligning your customer experience to meet people where they are. And I'd be curious how many of you, and again, probably almost everyone who's joining right now, feel free you can drop a thumbs up or a clap emoji. God, these emoji, the LinkedIn emojis to me are literally some of the most silly emojis I think I've ever seen. They're like fuzzy. I don't know if you guys can see this on your end, that they're like not crisp. I don't know. It's just a pet peeve of mine. But drop a clap if your company actually has a self-service buying motion, or if you even have a way for people to demo your product without having to talk to somebody. Like, I cannot tell you, like, this is the future. Sales teams, you need to be pushing your marketing team to be a part of this. There we go. All right, Paul, what's going on from Romania is in the house. I love this. But I'm telling you right now, if you don't have ways for people to self-guide and to learn more without a salesperson, um, and then when the timing's right, get them in front of a salesperson. This to me is one of the most important things for sales and marketing to align on right now is for your customers based on their level of education, their level of intent. Do I have a process to get them to the right person at the right time or give them the right self-guided demo or something else at the right time? So that, my friends, is sales and marketing alignment. Okay, I know we're talking about lead generation here, but I do want to spend a little bit of time in the alignment conversation, also talking about sales and the handoff process. Marketing, you also need to be involved here. Marketing, you spend all this time and energy to acquire a new customer. Most of your valuations, if you're a tech company, are based on lifetime value. So you have to make sure you have a process to keep customers as well too. So that would be one that again I would just call out. Like, how is marketing supporting, making sure that we onboard new customers, things like that, and how is marketing involved as a part of that? One of the most important things I can tell you on the alignment between sales and customer success is very straightforward. It's that customers don't care about the signed contract. Customers care about business impact. And so, is your sales organization in the sales process talking about the go live process, talking about what it actually takes to use the product, get up to speed on the product, etc.? If not, you are losing deals because of that. So I would just want to encourage everyone. And in the book, very specifically, I call out when you are going from mapping your customer journey and your customized sales journey, which is the third C, the third principle in the book, you have to take your process from lead generation through renewal. You cannot focus solely on the signed contract in your sales organization, right? I saw some thumbs up, fire up around that topic. So I love that. So again, I want you all to think about this like from a lead generation and just from an alignment standpoint, that if your organizations aren't focused on what the customer wants to align to, you are going to be in trouble. And I really feel like that's one of the biggest things that's plaguing marketing and sales organizations today is we are just not aligning to customer behavior. We're not aligning to how they want to buy and interact. And so what's happening is more and more and more, again, the customers are disenfranchised with the experience and really looking for something better and different. So that's, I mean, can't today, I mean, this is a pretty quick hitter. That's the topic that I want to leave you all with is look, is what is your sales and marketing organization doing today? Oh, good, my DoorDash is on its way. I'm hungry. So, what is your sales and marketing organization doing today to drive leads? What are they doing to make sure that you're providing an ideal customer experience based on how people want to buy? Sales and marketing and lead generation, integration, and alignment isn't just about, is this an SQL or MQL? It's about, is marketing doing what it needs to do to get people to the right step? And that could be even self-service. That if you do not have a self-service motion and you are, selling a product for 10, 20, 30, you're just not meeting buyers where they're at. So yeah, it's exciting. We've got a lot of stuff going on here. I'm going to drop a couple more links for everybody here. Make sure if you have not already signed up, I'm going to drop some links here for you. We have our AI Unleashed series that's on this Wednesday with myself and Kevin Dorsey. So this week we're going to be talking about lead generation and prompting. So again, talking more about lead generation. Everyone wants more leads, right? Make sure if you haven't signed up for the Prompt Pro and the workshop, if you're not signed up for the workshops, definitely I would do it. It's just kind of a no-brainer. If you want to spend $100 on your own professional development, fantastic. And then the other thing is, again, make sure to sign up to get notifications for when the community goes live. So as soon as you buy your copy of the book, You enter in your details. We're going to put you into the list. I think we got like almost 100 people that have pre-ordered. So we need to get that number to like 700. So I need you all to put the word out on the individual orders so we can continue to grow that ahead of the launch. So really appreciate that. Everyone who's bought a copy, please share it with your network. And there's just going to be a ton of value that we're adding to the community in particular, where you can find out all the different details that go into the book. It's basically like by getting the book, you're getting like so many extra things, which is pretty amazing. So we're excited to be able to offer that. So that's the week. So the week is all about AI Talking Wednesday, getting the community ready for all of you as well, which I'm excited about, and hopefully getting my voice back by Wednesday, which hopefully it'll be there. So that's what I got for everybody. Lead generation, sales, and marketing alignment isn't just the SAL, SQL process. It is all the different things that go into how marketing can better enable sales. And those are things like self-guided journeys, self-service, etc. And then obviously I threw in my little teaser, even though I wasn't supposed to, about sales and CS alignment, because that's a big one for me. So, all right, everybody, have a great rest of your week. I will see you on Wednesday. Go Chiefs. Back-to-back champions. Let's go.